When it's a pirate's life for you, sometimes you can go on forever, looking back at those who wish to make you pay for their products and tell them,
"You will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow."
And other times, the ones doing the pirating, in this case, a large manga pirating site, get the book thrown at them and have to pay out their rears until the end of time.
Do they find thoughts in our butts?
I'm Troy from Marks on Anime, and today we're talking about one of the biggest manga pirating sites getting a huge judgment brought against them by the Japanese court system.
Huge!
Now, let's get into it. I'm going to reference an article from CBR titled, "Major Manga Pirating Site Forced to Pay Largest Cost and Damages in Japanese History." The biggest Japanese manga piracy site at its time of operation, Mangamura, has been forced to pay the largest cost and damages in Japanese history. I don't have any personal insight into hoisting the Jolly Roger and sailing ye old seven seas for manga, so I don't have any personal insight into this, but it just seems like plundering booty is really stepping up within the last few years.
Phrasing?
Mangamura, once the largest Japanese manga piracy site, has been ordered to pay a record-breaking 1.7 billion yen in damages following a lawsuit by major publishing companies. That's almost 11 million US dollars for all of you American viewers out there.
That's a lot of nuts!
An absolute crazy amount of money. The Tokyo District Court's decision marks the largest compensation ever awarded for damages caused by a piracy site. Mangamura, which operated from 2016 to 2018, had over 537 million accesses and hosted 70,000 volumes of manga at its peak, resulting in estimated damages of 320 billion yen. Again, for my viewers in the US, that's over 2 billion US dollars.
My God.
The exchange rate is nuts. But in other words, Mangamura got off easy from the sounds of it. It's hard to think of an $11 million payout as getting off easy, but compared to over $2 billion they just cost various manga makers, this is chump change.
You mess with my nut, Brennan? Randy here is gonna eat your...
Despite the operator's claim of requesting a fair judgment and having no money, the court upheld the ruling and dismissed arguments of third-party liabilities. Basically, the people who ran this website, their lives are ruined. Their grandchildren will be paying for them until they die.
I declare bankruptcy!
Japan's crackdown on piracy has led to a significant drop in domestic manga piracy, but international piracy remains a growing concern. I know this happened with American comics years ago. It was super easy to get a comic emulator, download an entire graphic novel for free off a torrent site, and bam! Not saying I ever partook, I just know how these things operate.
I don't believe you.
It could still be going on today for all I know. I genuinely have no idea, as I don't read many comics anymore, or know anyone who even does.
I'm never gonna have sex again.
Overseas video and publishing piracy increased 5-fold from 2021 to 2022, highlighting the challenges of prosecuting operators of piracy sites. In response, Japan's anti-piracy group, CODA, continues to collaborate with partners globally, recently renewing its contract with the MPA to strengthen efforts against online copyright infringement. This seems like a Napster-level issue for Japan, if anyone remembers those old days.
Why are you so old?
Once Napster got shut down, tons of other sites like LimeWire, Kazaa, Aries, FrostWire, etc. popped up and grew with a bang. No one could really keep up.
Nobody!
They can catch a few big fish and fry them hard, like they did with Mangamura,
Are we not saying phrasing anymore?
but there are most likely 5 other websites right behind them with extremely sophisticated tech to hide their servers and IP addresses.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Now, I'm certainly not condoning this at all, and I would never promote it. I'm also not saying that the Japanese government and these corporations who print the mangas should just give up. Track down as many of these people as you can and make them pay. They're quite literally stealing your products. Go for it. I'm just trying to be realistic about the outcome of all of this. But you never know. I guess time will tell.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Comment with your thoughts on all of this. Have you ever heard of Mangamura? Did you ever use it? Did you know that this was even a thing going on? Do you think the judgment is fair? Why or why not? Let me know down in the comments section. As always, the link to the article I have covered can be found in the video description. Also, please share this video around to everyone you know, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content. I've been Troy from Marks on Anime, and we'll see you next time.